Hey guys, how are you now? Welcome back to the Alien Stole My Parents challenge. Our last episode was pretty long, so I'm really focusing this week on getting it closed. Um, because of all the updates that EA has been doing, I think this might have reset. Um, yeah, I believe it did. Let's see. Okay, no, we're good. It's been resetting a lot. Like, I don't know if it's been happening to other people. I know I've spoken to people in Sims groups before about how, like, the new free, when you pop in every week. Yeah, she can yell at him. That was ignorant. Go home after that. That was rude. We don't like you anymore. Anyway, like the new things that pop up whenever you log in. I've been having trouble with that. Like, I've collected the first three at least twice through now. Um, and it just, like, it doesn't save and it keeps resetting. And the only thing I really care about is the trait. I really want the trait. I think it's practice makes perfect. This kid can leave. That was ignorant. I want him to leave. Why? Anyway, I only really want the practice makes perfect. I think it will be useful in certain other. Why is she afraid of being inferior? Confront fear of inferiority. Kyle needs to prove herself and others that she can be something. She'll need to become above average in a skill, increase her grades, or be praised for her efforts over time. Confront this fear by gaining more than 5 levels in a skill, having effort praised by a caregiver over 2 different days, or improving school grades to a B or higher. I was going to say, pretty sure she's a B student. These also keep resetting every single time they update the game, so I don't know. I mean, if they're going to give me simoleons, I don't care at this point. Are you gonna paint? No. What are you doing? Cross stitch. That was a waste of my money, but thank you. Can you finish that painting and then I will allow you to cross stitch? She didn't even do her homework yet. Oh, good for her. Well, we're gonna do our homework and then I will allow you to cross stitch. Your sister is a cross stitcher here. Shh. Well, you know what? She's she's spending money, but she's earning money. I don't like that there's a random teenage boy hanging out with my sister, but she seems to be having a good time. Is there any skills you can get up easily? Creativity, social. I mean, you're doing all right, babe. Why are you still here? I hope he doesn't break my playhouse again. Ooh, we could probably afford the garbage can that's gonna make us money. I'm not mad at that. And I'm gonna set all of these to bathroom so that we can, or they'll start putting stuff in the trash, right? Or I would like you to do your homework. It's the best way for you to level up your skill, darling. Oh, were they gonna do homework together? How did she even get this? I don't remember her having this last time. This is also new. I hate the fears. I hate the fears. Um, but you can't turn off this without turning off that, and it drives me a little crazy. I will admit though that the fears have gotten a lot better as they've been doing updates. I remember when they first put them into the game, I did end up actually just turning them off because one of my Sims had a fear of fires because her wife set something on fire and then would not stop. Like she'd like put the fire out to like get rid of it, and then something else would catch on fire, and she'd be afraid again. They were all almost constantly afraid of the dark. I just couldn't live with it anymore, so I ended up turning it off. And that's kind of the philosophy I live by now with it. If it's gonna keep turning off on a regular basis, then or turning off, like giving them fears all of the time, I'm not using it. I'm not, like, I'm just not dealing with that. You know, you could sleep in a bed. It is an acceptable time for you to go to sleep because you have work in the morning. I'm excited for her to have weekends off, though. Oh, so once the series is over, I do have an idea for a second one. It's going to follow Miss Kyle here. It's going to be called the Kyle Files. And it's not going to be like an actual scenario or challenge. It's going to be just like running through the Strangerville mystery with her. I think she'd be a fun one to do. Maybe when she's a teenager and Hunter is an adult, they can move to Strangerville together. They're very independent. They're, they lived without their dads for so long. Maybe I'll move their dads in with them. They'll make enough money to like buy a nice little house in Strangerville. Like, their dads are a little paranoid they did get kidnapped by aliens and they're there looking for something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it'll be fun. It'll be called the Kyle Files because I think that's a fun little name. And maybe our dear Miss Hunter could focus on, like, actually... That's fine, girl. We'll actually, like, focus on getting Hunter to do something she wants. It won't be this goal, but we can do something related to this. Like, maybe it's career-wise. The world is our oyster, but I think the Kyle Files will be fun. We'll just pick a goal for Hunter. Unrelated. Maybe she'll be serial romantic. Maybe she'll be something. But we will play with her and then play around with Hunter a bit, or Kyle a bit, and get her to figure out what's going on in Strangerville. I feel like she's absolutely the type. With her little space pajamas and, but I think they'll have a lot of fun. I'm going to be uploading every Monday, like I have been, but I've been thinking about adding a second series on at some point in the summer and doing it 2 days a week. Alongside the Kyle Files, which we'll be waiting for whenever this particular challenge or scenario is over. I'm also thinking about, I don't know if anybody else here is read the Rainbow Magic Fairy books. It's set, these two friends go to an island and they discover that fairies are there, but all of the rainbow fairies have been kidnapped by some sort of like dark magic users or whatever. And they're just short little kids books, but I've been thinking about like reading each one of them. Like, I've been really obsessed with the idea for a while of like taking down all of the names of the characters from every single book in that series. There's like over 100 books. I have them all in a spreadsheet actually. And like seeing if any names repeat, any themes repeat. But I'm thinking about reading the books, talking about the characters while creating them in Create-A-Sim, and maybe giving a synopsis of the book or some sort of analysis in the book. I do have a degree in English and I love analyzing literature until it's no longer fun. But yeah, really thinking about making them in Create-A-Sim and then having it narrated in the background. The reason I picked CJ Noted, my name's CJ, but Noted, I write a lot. Like, in the words of Hamilton, why do you write like you're running out of time? I have notebook upon notebook filled. So I think scripting for that is going to be something that's really, really fun for me. And I also really love to read. Even if the books will take me like 30 minutes to pump out in one go, like I think it will be really fun. And depending on how much time it takes, we might be able to like get through a couple of the books. And it doesn't just have to be like that Rainbow Magic series, although I would love to do the whole series. I would also like branch out into other books. Like I don't know who else read the Fablehaven books, but I love those ones. Sorry, I have a matcha latte here and I'm just stirring it a bit. It's a nice one. But yeah, like other children's books, just like pulling, like creating the characters and create a sim and then talking about either the character or the book themselves. And I'd upload them to the gallery, of course, but of course we're not quite even like there yet. But just an idea to think about for the future. Like I said, this episode should be shorter, so maybe it's a little bit more doable rather than you share a room with your sister, you're gonna have to get over it. He's missing his horses. It is what it is. Yeah, so it'll be a shorter episode, easier to get into. I'm also trying to talk at a pace that is not. Oh, girl, go to work. I hate it when they do that, when you put them to bed too late and then they sleep through whatever tasks they're supposed to be doing. Drives me crazy. This toilet gross? No, you're good. Hustle. I'm gonna say, do we have food? We better have food. Can she order a pizza on her own? I don't think she can. Or maybe she can. That would be hilarious. Imagine working really, really hard and then coming home to find that your sister has used your hard-earned money to buy a pizza. And I'm going to probably book the slumber party today because we do have the funds for that. Maybe we'll order a pizza for the slumber party. How many friends from school do you have? Atlas, Alexander, Elsa. Pierce, you're not invited, but Elsa, Atlas, and Alexander can come to your sleepover. That'd be pretty cute, actually. So I believe last time when we finished off, I said I was going to focus on getting this and then working on this. And I think that's what we're going to stick with for today. It seems like a good goal. Why don't you have a shower before you go to work? Did you make any money? I don't think you did. You didn't make much if you did. Oh, $33. That was amazing. It's fine. I know people like this camera better. I'm just not, don't quite have the hang of it. But do we like it better? You know what? I think we're gonna stick with it. I prefer the other camera during my own gameplay, but I don't mind using this one if this is what people like. Good thing we bought that garbage can, Hunter, or else we wouldn't have any money today. Where are you doing your homework? At your desk? Yeah, you must be. She's so cute. I've never used that hair before in any sim because I don't usually like it. But for whatever reason, it works really well with Miss Kyle. Again, my showers are still broken, so. That shower glitch is driving me crazy. You're just gonna have to go like that, babe. Have a good day at class. When your sister comes back, we'll play on your... Oh, maybe we can do it now. No, we can't. I don't think. Oh, Yan. Okay. I. This is new for me. That it just, like, won't let me add something, like, if there's already an event. What event? That drives me nuts. And I don't even think it's gonna count, because I think she needs to... Oh, no, it's just attend. Okay. Because there's an event every night. What are you? I feel like Kyle's going through a bit of a fear period here. So we're going to secretly drop the card in the cubby. And she gets shot down. Well, neither one of them are having a good day. Yeah, invite over Alexander. You would have a lot of fun if you just would paint, I promise. Like, I genuinely don't know how to make her happy. Like, not a sweet clue how to make this kid happy. She's pretty easy to keep happy, actually. Let's take a shower, and then we're going to... What was that? Take a cautious shower. And let's watch this, so we know when it's time for her to come out. Oh, and we haven't had an earthquake. Why are you... I don't know who she gave advice to, but you know what, that's fine. Why don't you take a shower? Yeah, that might make you feel better. How's your homework coming? Oh, Cedric, are you an adult? Why are you in my house? Oh my god, why is... Um, I don't, I don't, I don't think, no, don't do that. I don't, d hel- hello? Where did all of our money go? Let's resume this. I don't, I don't know what to do here other than to just pretend like he isn't here? Question mark? I I have no words for that, to be honest with you. I forgot how thunderstormy this world was. I lived here for a bit with my not so berry challenge, my gray generation, and it was constant thunder and lightning. There was another world that's also really bad for it, but I don't remember which one it is. Hey, how's that going along? You almost done? You'll probably be able to get that done tomorrow, or Monday, which is nice. Especially if you do extra credit work too. How are you doing? I knew that would make you happy. Yeah. That's one of the things that I think they need to fix when Sims are tense. If they like doing something, they should just be able to do it if it's going to build fun. Because it's like, every now and again I have somebody like Hunter who's really, really hard to keep happy, but everything that makes them happy they can't do because they're tense. And it makes makes the fun go up so much more than like watching TV or watching a movie. Oh, you sell that because you did nothing at work today. And I'm gonna get you to cook, serve dinner. Are any of these cheaper than a garden salad? Yeah, you play with your dollhouse. I keep trying to like drag the screen. I don't know why Alexander is so obsessed with Hunter, but that's kind of funny. It's like when your friend has a crush on one of your siblings. That has never happened to me. Um, yeah, you can like cooking. You're allowed to like that. Let's build as much fun as we can. Why is their dad here? Can anybody explain why why he's here? Can you go back to being kidnapped by aliens? So bizarre. But also Hunter making garden salads every day is giving when you are like 13, you're just learning, like you started like looking after your younger siblings, you don't know how to cook, so you make them the same thing every day. Like you get Kraft dinner every day, or you get a grilled cheese every day. Like that's what that energy is for me. Okay, I have one. I don't, I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not feeling that. And then why don't you try and do at least some of your homework, and then you can go to bed because it's only like 7 o'clock. Why don't you actually give her a compliment? Because she might need it. Bye, Alexander. Have a good day. Please don't go outside to do your homework. Please don't go outside. Okay, no, that's Alexander. I'm... I'm not... I don't even know where I was gonna go with that. I believe we can get our grades up. That's probably what's gonna get rid of that. How's your confidence? Neutral confidence. High confidence. Great. Good for you. I like that they kind of like each other, you know? Why don't you work on your cross stitch? That would be really cute. I like that our child is grinding almost just as hard as the teenager. Where did I pop that? Okay, it's still there. What are you watching? I have no words. I'm glad she put on something child appropriate. She's just like me though. I've been learning how to quilt, and I've just been doing like a little hexagon quilt, not the traditional way, but easier way. Why is your dad here? But anyway, I've been learning how to quilt, and I've been, like, I sit on my couch and, like, make these little quilts. And so seeing her sit there and, like, cross stitch while also watching TV is very relatable because that's what I do every evening. I either crochet or I quilt. Why is your dad here? I don't know what to do with him. Like, I'm gonna take care of him, but I'm pretty much just gonna leave him to his own devices. Thank you, Hunter. You can go to bed now because you're exhausted. So I just went in and reset the game. So it looks like he's being re-abducted. It's part of the scenario to have them. See, he's afraid of the dark now. It's not my problem. Not my problem. But I like the whole part of the scenario is that the parents are gone, but also I don't want to be taking care of a third sim right now when I already have these two to take care of. Like, no, they're both afraid of the dark. Beautiful. Like, I don't want to have that extra to take care of, and, like, he can't do much because all of this is supposed to be done by the teen and the child, and so I don't want him, like, contributing to the income they have or, like, helping them with their skills or whatever. Like, just not what I wanted. I probably should have picked an easier one of these than Slumber Party, but I love a challenge. You know what? You enter whatever phase you want to enter, babe. A loud phase? That's fine, I suppose. And then you can, once you're done that, you can do extra credit work, because I want you to be an A student. Both for your own sake and for... Wait, okay, no, it's still there. I was like, did she lose that already? She did not. I've never actually hosted a slumber party in The Sims. I've seen other people do it. I know Kelsey in her Not So Berry challenge did one with her peach or her green generation when her green generation was a kid. When they were at that beach house, I believe, the daughter put on a slumber party. So I'm gonna need to buy... So do I need to get sleeping bags for everyone or just her? Well, I'm gonna buy her a sleeping bag anyway because our sweet little Kyle deserves it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click on at all. I love these little sleeping bags. I like that one. Yeah, I really like that one. A little pizza. If she's a little glutton. I love her being a glutton. I think that's one of my favorite things about her. Like, she's such a good student. She's learning really, really quickly. She wants to have friends over to have slumber parties. But then she'll literally eat food out of the garbage, and I kind of respect that a lot. Like, I really like her. Which is why I'm excited to maybe do the Kyle files. I just think that's fun. We're back to feeling inferior. My poor darling. I'm sure you all can hear it from my voice, but I'm still all stuffed up. Although last night I was babysitting some kids of one of my friends, and they have a lot of Febreze products in their house. Maybe I shouldn't name the brand name. Any sort of that kind of aerosol spray, I am really allergic to. They also had a dog and a cat, which is fine. I'm not as allergic to them. I have a cat here floating around here somewheres. But I'm very, very allergic to things like aerosol sprays and laundry detergents. It triggers my asthma and my allergies. So even though like the pollen count has gone down today for the first time in a while, yeah. I took a picture by accident because my finger twitched a bit. I love her little pizza one. It's so cute. She's such a good kid. I love her so much. Let's go back to our little sayings. What are you? You can absolutely escape this family. Okay, why don't you go wash your face then? You don't need to shave your arm hair. Arm hair is completely fine and natural. You don't even need to shave your leg hair if you don't want to, but you are very distressed by it. I guess you can also. Hunter found her hair follicles have gone through a growth spurt. If she doesn't get it under control, her hair is going to become a battleground of tangled and matted hair. I guess you can shave your arm hair too. Not that I love that, but it's fine. And then you're going to get something to eat, and then maybe try painting. Make a little bit of money because you don't work this weekend. Make a sad painting. I love the sad clown painting. I love it a lot. But I don't want to kill them with sadness. Although, have you could have eaten anywhere other than the room your sister's currently hanging out in. Why don't you go use the bathroom when you're done? And then you can cross stitch. You just shaved. Did you do your arm sew? You're allowed to shave your arms. I'm glad that you guys are both doing your part to make this family a little bit of extra cash. It's like one of those things where you have to spend money to earn money, which drives me crazy. They have some money to spend. I'm worried we're not going to have enough money for the bills. Okay, that's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. Are you not sad enough yet now to do the sad painting? Or is she still doing it? Sometimes if like the reason they're doing the painting, like they don't feel it anymore, then they'll just stop doing it. They won't be able to do it again. I know confidence really bad for that, so is focus. But I've never actually done one of the sad paintings before. Is that a butterfly being eaten by a spider? Girl, who just... I saw the collector. It's fine. I like how you know what? She's making money. She's like, you know what? Nope. We're gonna make money. Also, again, why do you have to pick the biggest paintings possible? I love that they're both here doing their little artwork and making money off of it. It's really sweet, actually. We don't have time to do an after-school activity, and I fear she will get burnt out really fast. Instead of me just aging these guys up to do the Kyle files, do we want to stick with them until they kind of like naturally progress into their own people? So they have normal, or do they have long lifespans? They have long lifespans, which I can shorten down to normal. I was set for long for a different thing I was doing. Like I wanted like my everything sim, it was set to long, but I can like we can just keep playing with this family until they're at a reasonable age to go. Who started this? But to move to Strangerville and start on that task. Like I said, I think, oh, baby, I think Kyle's gonna be a teen when we do Strangerville, so. Also, Weird 77, whatever. How about we finish the painting? It's a nice painting, though. I hope you get good money for it. I like how they're both just here doing their thing. What are your things looking like? Well, you're about to have a bunch of little kids in your house for a sleepover. Did you finish that? We can sell it. That was not too bad. You made some money off of it. Well, you can do what you want now. Let's play dolls. Are you still distressed by your family? Nice. Another painting done. Sell to collector. That didn't make that much money, but we can't all have wins all of the time. I should probably figure out... Oh! That was really nice. Slumber party starting. Yep, you can do whatever you want. It's fine. Let's start. Greet your guests. Yeah, let's ask them to set up sleeping bags. That's so exciting. All of your little friends are coming over. And we're gonna order pizza. Because I did promise her pizza. And I feel like, based on who she is, she'd probably get something a little weird. Oh, these are... Let me fix these. So they're kind of spread all over the place, but I think I have everything kind of in a place that makes sense. Oh, a scary story about the mother plant to your friends. Alexander has such a big crush on Hunter, it's not even funny. I think he's more friends with Hunter than he is with Kyle. Let's see. He's doing alright, and how are you? Yeah, like, Oh, and our pizza's here. I'm just like, okay, guys. Like, nothing too scary. We want everyone to be able to sleep tonight. You guys have already set up your sleeping bags. What other sleepover things can I do? Should we have a pillow? Who is that rando? Also, how about you not stand outside with a stranger? You're gonna get kidnapped and your parents have money. And they will sue us. Oh, she scared herself. I also like her telling stories about the mother plant, and then she's eventually will be, you know, taking care of that whole issue. She looks so cute. Where's Molly? Hey. Molly, you look so pretty. Can you give her a compliment? Compliment her appearance. I know that's a flirt, but we're gonna. Compliment outfits, because she does look really good. And then can we ask her to dance? This is some interesting music. They look so cute together. Look at them. Do we want them to be endgame? They're getting to be good friends. Oh, oh, no, we're not dancing. Should we vote Molly in as something? You actually look amazing. Savannah looks so good. Kyoshi. We're gonna vote Sydney in because she or Savannah because she looks so pretty. Prom jester. Put Darling. That is a jester looking at. Oh, can we slow dance with her? Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing what it says you're doing. Socialize with your friends. Why don't socialize with him? We don't like him. He breaks your toys. Oh, are you guys gonna go dance now? Wait, like how they're not dancing on the dance floor? That's so cute. We'll have to remember to ask her again. Oh, it's so cute. Let's get a picture of them together. Has anyone ever gotten a prom title in The Sims if not voted in by like their Sims siblings? Like sometimes I even like I know in my Not So Berry I had my like my orange generation has two huh has two siblings and they voted the middle one in. Both of her sisters voted her in, and neither one of them actually, like, she didn't end up getting it, somebody else got it. That was also the night that my son got expelled from high school because she was bullying the principal. Is prom almost over? Do we like Molly as a wife? Oh, your dad's back. Oh, all your friends left. Aw. Why don't you tell your sister a story then? She's like, no, I'm going. I've had enough. You can sleep in your sleeping bag though. Is there another earthquake? She's gonna end up making the switch to paranoid as an adult. I can feel it. How about you put that in the fridge? Nobody ate any of it anyway. You're gonna resume that, and then you're gonna go to bed. You can. I keep taking these out, but to be honest, she'll eat it whether it's spoiled or not, so it doesn't really matter. And then you can have your room to yourself for the night. And we're coming up on the end of the time I have allotted for today, and I think this is a nice place for us to leave off for next session. We did a bit, we didn't quite get this done because it was a weekend, but next week, our next, on Monday, so in game the next day, we should be seeing Miss Kyle turn into an A student. And we can also, you know what? Good for you. She's like, I don't want to sleep here anymore. Um, we're gonna finish these two things here. We'll probably invite Elsa over for another sleepover, maybe one day during the week. Invite Miss Elsa over for a sleepover at some point during the week. And maybe this week we'll also work on on Sunday we'll work on a friendship bracelet to exchange with either Hunter or Elsa. As for Miss Hunter, she is also getting very close to being a B student. We're going to buy her a bar so she can maybe get a little bit of improvement going on in her job. We do need to start focusing on like saving a bit more though. And we'll also probably hire a nanny and we'll be one step closer to finishing this challenge. Alrighty, thank you guys for tuning in. See you next week.